Well, hello everyone. This is a very exciting video that Jasmine and I are bringing to you from the car. And what we're going to do in this video is tell you something exciting. Well, you would have seen from the title of the video, we are going to
Iceland.
We're going to Iceland. We're going just before Christmas and we're dressed as Christmas today, aren't we?
I was just about to say we look like we're dressed for it already.
We look like we're dressed for Christmas and we are so excited. Now, this lovely young lady is more excited than anything, aren't you?
Yeah. Iceland has always been on my list. To go to Iceland, go to the Blue Lagoon, see the Northern Lights. Obviously it's not a given, but we've got a Northern Lights tour booked, so fingers crossed.
Is it waterproof? So what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Buying matching coats. It was very important for us to be well prepared for the winter weather over in Iceland. So we bought some supplies and I will leave links in the description box if there's anything that you want to go and have a look at. So we keep meaning to film this video, but we're on our way to a dance weekend now, so that's hence why we've got a full up car. We said we'll seize this opportunity to do it now quickly while we can. So Jasmine has been really researching it, haven't you?
Yeah, because I think it's one of those places that you can't just turn up to and go, right, what do we want to do? Because everything gets booked up. Like the Blue Lagoon, I don't think there's ever any tickets to turn up. I might be wrong, but from what I've heard, people are like, you definitely book it in advance.
Yeah.
And obviously I think prices are generally cheaper if you book it earlier, so we've sort of planned our whole trip mostly. Otherwise it's just going to be filling in the little gaps where we've not got stuff on.
So we have booked this through TUI as usual, and I will leave a link down there in case you want to go check that out. But I've got some tips for you as well. So when I booked it, I found that it was a whole lot cheaper, and I mean a lot cheaper. That's really jiggling about. It was a whole lot cheaper if we flew from Luton Airport. Now we normally fly from Gatwick, but it was going to cost us something like £870 to go from Gatwick for 4 nights. And Iceland is not cheap anyway, is it? It's not cheap.
No, apparently it's one of the most expensive countries in the world. I think it's like top 5, top 3. I don't think it was top.
Sorry. I don't know.
It's up there anyway with one of the most expensive.
Yeah, it's one of the most.
People say that you can use cards pretty much everywhere unless you're in like a really, really remote village. So we won't have to get money out at least for it.
Oh, well, that's handy. So yeah, it's going to be fueling my anxieties, isn't it, Jazz? Because I really get freaked out with things that are like really massive or like looking up to the sky and things like that. And I'm also, because of my spine, I've got a fear of falling over, which is obviously not very helpful.
So it's a whole trip of getting over your anxiety or dealing with it, basically.
It is
pretty much everything that we're doing is
going to make me feel a little bit anxious. Yeah. So we've bought some new coats, which we'll insert the picture here. And we bought those from the outdoors shop, and they are, what's her name?
Giovanna Fletcher. I think it's Regatta. Is that the brand?
So the brand is
not, then cut it out.
No, the brand is Regatta, and it's Giovanna Fletcher's edit. And I also bought the amazing welly socks, which hopefully are going to keep us nice and warm.
We're going to totally be matching.
We are. We totally got the same coats.
We're going to get the same boots as well, aren't we? We've got the same socks.
Yeah. So the boots, I'll insert a clip here of those, and again there'll be a link below where you can get those from Amazon. Was it Amazon?
Yeah.
So we found that was the cheapest place for the special boots, and
with decent reviews anyway. They might have got really good reviews.
They got really good reviews, amazing. And so what we're doing is we're going to stay in a hotel. We arrive and then we've got our transfers included, and we've got bed and breakfast hotel, and we paid, like I said, we paid about £500, and that was the best that I could find for this time of year. But we're probably going to get some snow, aren't we?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, they say Iceland you can get all 4 seasons in one day, so who knows, we'll see, but it's likely. And also the trip that we booked has got 2 excursions as well.
Yeah, so the excursions we've got, so we turn up and we get picked up in the evening and we go to see the Northern Lights. So we're going to chase the Northern Lights, and there's an app, isn't there, you can download?
Yes. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I can give it to you later and you can put it on the screen.
I'll put it on the screen. And what does that do?
basically tells you if you're likely to see the Northern Lights, and there's a number, I can't remember what the number's called.
So it's like an index number, isn't it? Like the UV index, that
I
sort
think
of thing.
so, but for the Northern Lights, I think the higher that is, the more likely you are to see them. And on that app, you can set your location or just go from where you are to see how likely it is. And I keep getting notifications pop up on my phone saying you're likely to see them if I was in Iceland right now.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do that on the first day, and then on the second day we go to the Golden Circle, don't we?
Yep.
Which is where we see some geysers or geysers or whatever you want to call them, and what's the other thing? The glacier waterfalls, I believe. So we've been told.
I think it's the place where the tectonic plates are like move the earth.
Okay, no problem. I'm not scared about that at all.
I've seen people scuba dive, not scuba dive, snorkel in between where the gap is. It does look incredible.
Stop.
That would be one of them where you'd be a bit like, oh.
Yeah, no thanks. I sounded like my mother. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so we're really, really, really excited for this trip. We'll give you all the tips that we can give you. What other things have you found out? You've found out so much, I feel.
Yeah, there's a
The bus
ticket you can get. They've got a hop on, hop off bus, but that didn't come with anything extra, I don't think. But there was another one where you can use the bus within city centre of Reykjavik, and it also includes a load of museums, hot springs, and lots of different stuff like that. So again, we can link it.
Yeah, we'll link that below. So everything that we
They've
found
got an
out.
ice bar.
An ice bar?
Yeah.
An ice bar? I've never been in an ice bar. Let's go in an ice bar.
Yeah. I feel that was about £25 per person with a drink included.
Flipping out. Oh, well, that's okay. It honestly is an expensive trip, but we've managed to do it on a budget. And, you know, how do you do that on a budget? We will share that with you. All the tips we've
Food
got.
can catch you out a lot in places like that.
Yeah, so we're going to go through, we'll vlog it obviously for you, and we're going to take a load of food ourselves, like things like Jasmine's not gluten free like I am, so she'll probably have like pot noodles and stuff, things that we can put in our suitcase. So that was another catch penny really. So if you wanted to take your cases, you're right following these directions.
Yeah.
If you wanted to take your cases, that was extra money. So we decided it is only for 4 nights, so we're going to take one case between the two of us, but obviously there's going to be a lot of heavy clothes. We're going to wear a lot of them. I expect this jumper will probably feature, and your
I'm
jumper.
going to wear my coat on the plane.
Yeah, good idea. So we've got one case booked between us. The parking as well at Luton Airport is so much cheaper than Gatwick. Yeah, look, we paid £20 and you don't even have to get on a little bus to get to the terminal. So I'm quite interested to see that. So I will be vlogging all of that. Make sure you've subscribed so you can find out all the tips that we've got for you, and you'll be seeing this when I'm up to date with my filming. And so make sure you come along with us to Iceland, to Reykjavik, to the Storm Hotel, which is where we'll be staying for 4 nights, bed and breakfast, and come on all of our tours with us. It's super exciting. We have booked to go to the Blue Lagoon as well. I'm trying to think all the other things that people ask you. Normally it's, are you staying in Reykjavik? Yes. We've got loads of little tips that we're going to show on the way. So we're getting some hand warmer things, you know, the ones you can break and they keep your hands warm for a little while. We've got crampons for the shoes, which is going to the ice. The shoes, the wellies, the Giovanna Fletcher's stuff and everything. So it's very, very exciting. You're so excited, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's only like, well, it's not long away. From probably by the time this video's up, it'll be like 4 weeks. So yeah, how amazing is that? So yeah, come with us. We'll show you it all and we'll catch you later. But please make sure you subscribe, and you need that notification bell on so you get notifications of when we're gonna upload from that. All right, bye for now.